Hello, I'm Nicholas Torres from the Social Innovations Journal, Institute, and Lab. I'm here today to talk to you about gap analysis and system mapping in the social sector. When talking to social entrepreneurs or social innovators, it's important to encourage them to look at what has been tried in the past and what are current best practices or models. There are two primary questions that we ask social innovators and entrepreneurs to consider. The first is, in looking at the past or the current models, understanding what is their impact and what lessons have been learned. The impact and the lessons learned can really inform your own social innovation or social enterprise. Particularly, you are looking at what are the gaps or what are the continual challenges. And within the gaps or continual challenges lies your innovation. Once you understand this, you can then evolve or adapt the current best practices or address those particular gaps and develop something new and innovative. Once you've landed upon what exactly is your innovation and if it addresses a gap, you can really talk about your differentiation points. However, you also might want to just consider replication. Replication would be really taking in a model that has been proven in another context, may it be geography or maybe a social political context, and you're trying to replicate the impact with your own place, geography, or social, political, economical context. You may actually decide that you may have a combination of both differentiation and replication, but it's important to note where you stand within the social innovation, replication, or differentiation. Now, when looking at differentiation, it's important that you may try to graph this. Graphing it provides a visual for the person to look at and really understand it. So the way you do this is you'd set two dichotomy criteria that are relevant to your social innovation. And then you can map your social innovation based upon those two different criteria. And then you can map your competition on these criteria, whether your competition may be a current best practice, or it could be something just that may be in a different geography or different social, political, or economical context. What's important is that you provided a visual about how different your model is from models that currently are in the marketplace. To better help you determine how your innovation is different than past or present models, we provide you with these framing questions. The first is the challenge landscape. So how would you describe the challenge? Who or what is affected? How does it relate to other issues? Now, looking on to obstacles to change, what are the root causes of this challenge and what is keeping it from changing? Who or what benefits from the current status quo? History and future of the challenge. How has this problem or an opportunity changed over time? What is the projected scope of the challenge in the future? As you look at the landscape gaps, who or what is not being served in the gap between the problem and the current solutions? What is missing that would further the collective impact of these efforts? In unaddressed obstacles, what is missing or not working in each of these models for change? What are the unintended negative consequences of these efforts? What obstacles to change are still being overlooked? What are the specific key opportunities, market-based regulation, research, education, partnership, etc., that can unlock future impact? And on the solutions, what solutions are already being tried? What are their successes and challenges? So if you go through that particular narrative and answer those particular questions, hopefully, this will result in you being able to articulate both visually and in a written fashion your innovation and how you are different than the past and present models and best practices. Thank you very much.